Touch the Saturday, and here we are, Raj.
All right.
Yeah. And let's see. What do we want? We got to remind everybody a couple of things.
Right. So recycle, reuse, repurpose, and make sure you, especially for the plastic, just don't keep disposing. If you possible, reuse and try not to buy too much plastic containers.
Yeah.
And so
And be aware of what your products come in. And if you have the option, buy glass.
yeah, glass.
Glass is
disposable.
way more recyclable.
Right. Anyway, so that's one, and then compost.
Yes.
Don't throw your food in the garbage, which is unnecessarily creates 80 times more methane than you like to. We don't want to become sun so aggressive. I put it aggressive. If you don't have methane, the sun becomes so aggressive, it can burn you up.
Yeah.
And
Burn up our planet.
Yeah.
It can burn all of the plastic out of your body.
Well, it might burn up all the water. We will not have no water.
Yeah, no place for the plastic to decay.
Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, we don't want to increase the skin cancer, some other diseases if we don't get too much sun. Okay, so with that, and remember that you can compost your meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you put your meat underneath, dig some ground and bury underneath, and make sure you put it some kind of carbon, that is paper
Yeah,
bag.
put it in a paper bag, brown paper bag. That's
Or
perfect.
anything else like leftovers, desserts, whatnot. It will be digested in the ground pretty easily. So, with that, I guess we can, what are we going to talk today?
Oh, wait, I can't remember. How do you pronounce it? It's
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
Yes.
And first of all, Raj, where does ashwagandha come from?
All right. Ashwagandha is one of those ancient herbs. It's been used for centuries in India. Ashwa means horse. Gandha means smells like a horse. That's it, the name came from that, ashwagandha. And if you think about it, you know, even today, when you look at the power source of electricity, you know, how they measure, they still measure in terms of the horsepower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the strength of the horse gives you ashwagandha, gives you strength of the horse.
No, I thought it was the smell.
Yes, the smell also, but the when you consume that herb, what does it do?
It makes you smell like a horse?
Well, not really.
Well, it builds muscle mass,
Yes.
which, you know, horses are massive.
Mm.
And so, yeah, that's a good thing. Builds muscle mass.
Yeah.
It builds testosterone,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Mm-hmm.
For men, it's good. Maybe not for ladies. But, you know, it's and this is probably maybe something that's better for men than it is for women. Would you say that, Raj?
Well, they found some of the research they done is not only it helps men too, but it also helps women in a number of other ways. For some of the components in it has a beneficial. It really improves your cognitive thinking,
Mm-hmm.
promotes your heart health,
Mm-hmm.
increase your blood circulation. So remember, your body is, what is your body is made out of blood. Everything, if the blood doesn't function, circulation properly in your body, you know you're going down. So it does help that. So it reduces the stress level. It makes you more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
They call cortisones. It reduces that, and so that way you feel more relaxed, more functionable, less of tension.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so remember always when you are under tension, you operate under function more stress. What happens? It has direct impact on your thinking,
On your physical body too.
physical body,
Mm-hmm.
your heart, everything. You know, when you are so much uh, under pressure, or something you can't fall asleep.
Oh yeah.
So ashwagandha really helps to relax, and people have observed that they sleep better.
Now,
So
is that related to serotonin? Is that what it is, Raj?
maybe so.
Serotonin levels?
Yeah. Well, they say cortisol, whatever that hormones, I'm not sure. It creates when you are under stress. Your body produces that, and it creates a lot of other, I guess, impacts on different ways in your body. As I said, when you're under pressure, when you are under tension, your blood pressure goes. You know.
Yeah, goes higher.
You're not able
because you create stress. You know, we do that.
Right.
There's no such thing as getting stressed out. You create.
Most of the time, people don't realize, but they create a stress because any situations, if you work with it, you can work it out and get over. But stressing is not necessarily going to solve the problems. Even if you have some problem with your relationship or whatever else, you can always go get help. Maybe seek out counseling or whatever need to be done. You know, if your partner doesn't agree, you can go for it yourself. Because mental stress is the worst thing. Just I say, I can tolerate a lot of physical pain, but my head hurts. No, I have a hard time to deal.
Yes, it's a tough, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, now let's talk about also like the brain functions.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, as far as cognitive things, ashwagandha is good for. They're finding that it might be good for people with Alzheimer's. Is that right, Raj?
Yes. Yes. Something they call amyloid. I don't know. It's too much technical, but anyway, it reduces in your brain and it helps. So it could, and they're still figuring out that it could be anti-cancerous too. So it has a lot of benefits. Again, I would remind everybody that if you're going to start something and if you are in a regimen, so having a lot of medications if you're taking, we'll strongly encourage you to talk to your
physician.
Yeah.
And be sure you tell them what you're thinking about doing.
Right. So that way, because it could interfere. For example, it does help like a sugar. It reduces sugar. Now, if you're taking insulin or whatever else you might be taking, and you start taking ashwagandha, you don't want to drop your sugar too low.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to consult your health provider. Make sure that you know before you start any new regimens, how it's going to have impact.
Yeah.
Okay. So so ashwagandha, they found, in fact, it's interesting. I see now for last many years, people are getting into consuming turmeric, which came from India also pretty much, and now people getting into ashwagandha. So it's interesting how the things are moving in a different ways now. I think the modern way of communication, internet and all, access to the information making difference in people's life.
Well, I think that a lot of people now are looking more to turn to natural remedies because the cost of so many drugs are so high, you know. And if you can get relief from using a plant, that maybe you can grow it yourself.
Right.
You know, we got ginger growing right behind you there.
Sounds good.
So
I'm waiting. See, and ginger takes a long time. You know that.
but not as long as Marianne.
Yeah, it's good. It probably take about 8 years. You know, I mean 8 months.
Yeah.
Before you can get real ginger.
Probably take 2 years before you can actually start harvesting.
Yeah. So let it grow. Yes.
Yeah. Put it somewhere and forget about it. let it just go crazy.
Okay, so yeah, ashwagandha is really amazingly Russian. They give this ashwagandha to the soldiers so they don't experience stress.
Huh.
Yes. But anyway, so yeah, there are a lot of people use different things, but used in a good intention, it works. Uh, Ashwagandha, as I again remind that it gives you strength, and so
Builds muscle mass. So if you want to work out and you want to, you want to go natural, don't take steroids.
Yeah.
Take ashwagandha.
right.
So, because I want to be a hunk when I grow up. That's why, I got my little weights and my little gummies and my little muscles.
Yeah, I really when I was talking about ashwagandha last month, I had one bottle. I used it up, but it was good. Made me relax more. So I would encourage it to, think about it, how it's going to be real helpful, and what challenges you have in the life, and more challenges you have. You want to consider taking stuff like this. It really helps to get over your challenges, and you can function, relax, easy. Your mental integrity is better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a root. Ashwagandha is a root. It grows, and mainly all people use is they make a powder. It's available online. You can buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You bought some, right?
Yeah. They take the powder, they put it in gummies, so it's
gummy.
It's like gummy
capsules,
powder.
or you can drink just like that, or you can
make a tea out of it.
Well,
it would taste like horse, wouldn't it?
It's very bitter, so kind of. Yeah, so you may not like the tea.
Put it in some horseradish.
But anyway, no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So ashwagandha is really the one. You can figure it out. You can mix it up like if you like honey or something else. Mix it up, let it soak it overnight, and eat it next day. It tastes pretty good that way. But herbs are herbs. You're not taking just for the sake of pleasure. So medicines are like that. Did you ever remember, if you remember taking any antibiotics?
Oh, yeah.
Tablet in your mouth and you forget it.
Tastes terrible.
Yes. Ugh. They're much. Yes. So, yeah, that's it. That's where it is. That's not bad that much, but still. It's not something you just like eating candy. It's not a candy.
Yeah. And you probably don't want to eat a whole bunch of ashwagandha gummies.
No. You might change your...
You might turn into the Hulk.
Yeah, it might...
Change your metabolism.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, that's pretty much about ashwagandha.
Yeah, do some research. Yeah. It's all over YouTube. Just look it up on YouTube. You can find out all kinds of cool stuff about it. And they sell it at Sonanda.
A lot of places they sell it.
Yeah. Well, it's all vegan, and there's no gluten. It's gluten free. So, do some research. Look it up. Find out, because, especially for men, even older men, it's going to be good for you. So, good for your heart, good for your brain, good for your muscle mass. And check it out. But consult your physician. Right, Raj?
Yeah.
And then what else we want to remind people?
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Super Tuesday's coming up.
Right.
One vote, one voice. Please go vote.
And if you have any broken tools, bring it to us. We'll fix it. Either we'll use it if we need it, or we can give it away to somebody.
Yeah. Or we'll just fix it and give it back to you.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Well, we want to remind people to come back and see us.
All right.
There we are. Touch the tone. Oh, and then maybe we'll get Courtney back over here and do some yoga.
Next time, yeah.
We'll see. Check back in with us, guys. So
Okay.
nice to have you here. And hopefully we'll see you next Saturday.